During working at PDSA, I gained some skills and knowledge. In this third video, I will share with you some of them, starting by knowledge. First, pricing strategy. In one occasion, my manager asked me to have a go on pricing on donated clothes. As I was new, then I wasn't sure how to do it. At that moment, I felt so nervous. However, I asked one of my colleagues on the way they do it. She told me they price according to what a customer can afford. This strategy was listed in Bain's theory, where he stated that a price could be either cost-based, competitor-based, or customer-based. I was advised that PDSA adopt customer-based pricing so they continue to be affordable for public. I went ahead and applied the theory by thinking how much the customer will pay for this product, and then compare with its original price by checking on the net. Then I checked it with my manager, who was happy, but I changed a little bit. The customers were also happy, and we sold more than we expected that day. Applying this theory helped me to determine the price. I learned how to price in charitable organizations, and that went well. I think there is a need to learn other strategies like competitor-based pricing, and is used more on non-charitable organizations, so it will help me for my future career. This can be done by reading Bain's book about pricing, and I will know more about it next semester in a theory and practice of selling module. The other knowledge is selling technique. One day my manager asked me to sell Halloween stuff in Halloween season. It was a challenge for me, especially I'm not interested in it. How can I sell something that doesn't appeal to me? That makes me nervous. My manager advised me to talk with enthusiasm. Well, selling with enthusiasm, whether you love it or you hate it, is one of the main selling techniques according to Friedman's theory. I applied the theory by talking about Halloween and what a customer are planning to do. When customers get really engaged in the subject, I told them that we have a lot of stuff. Most of the customers respond and bought the stuff. Applying this theory helped me to sell the stuff I'm not interested in, and I made some friends who keep asking about me when I'm off. So what started as fearful finished as enjoyment. I learned new selling technique where I learned how to sell a product that I dislike. This technique is good for my future career. I still think there is a need to learn other selling technique, and I already started reading a sales technique for turning shopper to buyer's book for Friedman, and I started implementing what I read and having a feedback from my colleagues and my manager. The last knowledge is arranging the office duties. It was busy day in the charity, so my manager asked me to arrange the office duty for next week. I had never done it before, so I wasn't sure where to start from. I initially thought to ask someone else to do it. Then I just thought there's no harm in trying. I started to collect volunteer availability and work out how to cover the required shift. I utilized the knowledge I learned from skill mix theory, where service providers arrange resources to be allocated in a way to maintain required skills at the required time, according to Dolan and Bryan theory. I applied the theory where I made sure not only enough people are around, but there is a mix of them, men and women, new and expert volunteer. This theory helped me to arrange excellent office duty arrangement, and my manager was happy. That day I was lucky that people's availability was easy to coordinate, but still the task took me a long time. Next time I work out a computer help, perhaps a smart sheet, and I will ask my manager to do it again in order to build my confidence. To conclude, my placement helped me to develop technical knowledge like sales technique. Moving to skills, starting with problem solving. I noticed that customers had to queue for fitting room. Sometimes people got fed up and left without buying anything. This is not only reduce the revenue, but also affect our reputation for customer care. I felt strongly and happy about it, and I felt I need to do something. I thought of adding another fitting room, but there is no space for it. Then I thought about installing a new mirror, and my manager loved the idea, and it was implemented immediately with good effect. I felt so happy for my contribution, which made me responsible and a part of the team. So I learned from now on, I will be more responsible toward my team and my colleagues. The other skills is taking initiative. One day, I came to the shop where there were just 2 of my colleagues. Usually, in order to manage the shop, there is a need for 6. Having just 3, it is a problem. How can we manage it? At that moment, I felt to asked my manager to close the shop. To be honest with you, I didn't have the confidence to say so. Then I thought to think positively and get into the challenge. I came up with an idea using my initiative. I started to work in the ground floor from 9:30 to 11:30 as it's not busy time in the shop floor. After that, from 11:45 till 2:45, I moved to the shop floor as it's busy time. I kept being where I was needed till the day finished. That day was so stressful, we didn't sell that much and many customers left without buying anything. That indicates how BDSA can depend heavily on volunteer availability. I talked to my manager about the situation and how to avoid it in the future. This can be done by better preparation of the off-duty arrangement. I learned how to challenge difficult situations and to support my colleagues in hard time. I gained good skills in my placement. However, I still need to learn handling difficult customers. This can be done by observing senior staff and reflecting on my own experience, and also by dealing with some of them sometimes. To conclude, my placement helped me to achieve transferable skills like taking initiative. In this video, I met learning goals 1, where I evaluate my knowledge and the skills that I gained, as I received feedback from my manager on the pricing, which motivated me to carry on good work. Also, I met a second learning goal where I demonstrate some theories like bench pricing strategy. Finally, I met the third learning goals as I evaluate my contribution of adding a new mirror to the shop and how it does the effect. Thank you.